All right, so against all odds, we've made it. Definitely put me on the list of people who didn't think this was going to happen, but the NBA has successfully created a bubble, and they've gotten through the preseason with no real issues as far as safety concerns go. So congratulations to the NBA for that. That is huge. And now it's only right that we take what we've learned from these little bit of scrimmages so far and just completely overreact to it. Before I get into anything basketball, I will say this. I sure hope the league has a better plan for bringing light to social justice issues and police brutality than what we've seen so far. I was told by anybody who argued with me about the players and their ability not to play, and the fact that they should probably not play and leverage their power to bring more light to what's going on, that, oh, well, the NBA has this huge platform and those guys are going to be able to use this platform to bring real light to these issues. And so far, all I've seen is a watered down list that is controlled by the NBA about what players are allowed to display on the back of their uniforms, and Black Lives Matter written on the court. And of course, the guys are saying what they need to say in press conferences, but we need to be grabbing the attention not of the people who are watching press conferences, which are very little of us, or maybe we'll catch some of the clips on Twitter. There's a large significant portion of this country that is not on Twitter and will not be watching press conferences that we need to see, and those are the mainstream casual audiences that will be watching this on broadcast television. So I hope that the NBA and ESPN has something better planned than Black Lives Matter written on the court and just covering the actual games. I don't know if it should be commercials or what. That's not my job to figure out, but what I've seen so far, I'm just gonna say has not been sufficient as far as what I was hoping the league and ESPN and Disney would do to bring light to these very important issues that I was told their big, huge platform will be used for. So let's hope that we see something from that. The Phoenix Suns. Remember at the beginning of the year when we were kind of trying to figure out, like, why are they good? They came out winning games, and then DeAndre Ayton got suspended. Aaron Baines caught fire for a while, and the Phoenix Suns, like, they really showed the beginning of what could be a promising nucleus there. And Kelly Oubre was even having a good season. But now maybe we shouldn't be writing Devin Booker trade destination columns just yet, because now Mikal Bridges, who just had 27 points today, has shown that maybe he is also next in line, as a young guy who may ascend to be an all-star in this league. He's already, I can tell you right now, he's going to be an all-defensive prospect. You could find various clips of him just completely shutting down some of the best players in the league during this scrimmage period and in the regular season. He's just that good on that end of the floor. But he also scores the ball from three at a high level and is, also a valuable playmaker. They've been having him run sets with Kelly Oubre not being in the bubble, dribble handoffs and things of that nature, putting the ball in his hands more, and it's been successful for Phoenix. So I'm not saying Phoenix is gonna make any big splash noises this year, but going forward, maybe that's a place where Devin Booker might want to stick around and see what might come out of that. You've got a superstar scorer, you've got a high upside big, and now you have a potential real two-way star at the wing, and that's the nucleus of any championship formula anywhere you go. So hold the horses in Phoenix. The Lou Williams story, not a story. Moving on. The Philadelphia 76ers and Ben Simmons. I made a video about how the Sixers were pretenders as currently constructed, and just their weirdness on offense when it came to the combination of Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid not being floor stretchers is going to make them too easy to guard for elite defensive teams. Shake Milton, since that video, has been promoted to point guard, and Ben Simmons will be playing at the power forward. Not only that, I'm not going to sit here and talk about, oh, Ben Simmons made a three, because I know everybody's happy about that, but it's his willingness to take these threes, whether he shoots 35-40% from there or not. At least the defense, in entertaining the notion that he might take a three, in addition to Shake Milton's legitimate floor stretching abilities, maybe Philly's prospects will change after all, because that elite defense is still going to be there. They're still going to be one of the better defending teams in the league. So if Ben Simmons is willing to take that shot and Shake Milton shoots from three at a high clip, Al Horford ends up being valuable and shows the type of top-end two-way guy he can be, especially in playoff moments, the 76ers have a legit shot to do something. And I would be remiss if I conclude the video without talking about Bol. The gargantuans like Bol, Boban Marjanovic, Taco Fall, like guys like that we're always going to root for. And he's absolutely been fun. We've seen him have all the makings of what a modern day basketball player should be developed to be at this point. He has dribble skills, he can pass the ball, he can shoot the ball from beyond 17 feet into 3-point range. He's everything that you should be developed to be in this new era of positionless basketball. But he has slow feet defensively, he's shooting 36% from the field, so he's not the next big thing. This is not to say that he won't eventually develop into something more, that he won't find his ground, but we need to pump the brakes on, well, if the Nuggets, start Bol or give him some time, you never know what's gonna happen. The Nuggets have a promising outlook to the future with Bol, especially if Michael Porter Jr. is able to develop into being their best or second best player, which I believe has to happen for them to realize their potential. They do have a chance to make some splashes and be good for a really long time. But as far as what's going on in this specific bubble, Bol, while he's been fun to watch, I don't think he's going to be able to give you high-level effective basketball for 40 minutes a night. So those were just some nuggets from what very, very little you can take from scrimmage games or preseason games. I expected a lot more rustiness, a lot more guys being out of shape, but guys looked really good. We got to see some high-level basketball from all the people we expected to see high-level basketball from, and I'm looking forward to seeing what this regular season brings. That's just my take.